Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Our main event should be a good one tonight. Scheduled for 15 rounds of heavyweight action between James Lights Out Tony and Eddie Chambers. James Lights Out Tony's ring walk. He just exudes confidence, carrying himself like a champion. Eddie Chambers is making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes 15 rounds scheduled here in this much anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number one. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Parries that punch away. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Teddy, do you think the sport needs a national or international governing body?
Yeah, it's the only major sport, at least it used to be a major sport, that doesn't have that. And there's no unilateral control. And when there's no unilateral control across the board, well, you have too many spots that are weak for the sport, spots that do not serve the sport.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. James Toney with a nice counter punch. Whatever game plan and strategy they may have come in with, Teddy, they may have just thrown it out the window. They're trading blows nonstop in the round one.
Everything's been thrown out the window. Everything in the room is going out the window, and we love it.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
James Toney with a block punch there. Eddie Chambers' his cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Good way to protect the midsection. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Nice counter by Toney.
Beautiful. Nice movement there. Keep that up. Keep moving.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by James Toney.
Keep it, go deep it. Keep working the jab.
Trading Swinging right hands. Boy, is this a dangerous biz. Eddie Chambers blocks it away. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Took a shot, now he gives a left. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Good block. Wow, is he defensively sound. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Fast Eddie with a good block. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you see proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Fast Eddie with a good block. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. James Toney blocks that punch. Oh, James lights out. Toney's been stunned. Fast Eddie Chambers is doing a good job of just creating some space there, just pushing off. Nice strike after catching one by Eddie Chambers. Chambers with a nice-looking counterpunch. Eddie Chambers' jab is really becoming an effective tool here, especially with the distance that... There it is! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. James Toney's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Fast Eddie Chambers has got the right idea right here. He cannot be swarmed and smothered like it's a wet blanket with his opponent draped on him. He needs to create that space. He has to push off.
Pace yourself. Come on, side to side.
Chambers able to land the counter punch. He is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
Holy cow! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Look at that. Smart veteran move. Hurt, so you hug.
Exactly what the doctor ordered.
And now you're seeing the beard that this guy possesses, because he went from stunned and damaged to staying right upright.
Oh, this is like Santa Claus's beard. I'm telling you right now.
So the round comes to its conclusion, and it's a round in which our man here, as he heads back, was really tagged pretty solid. So if you're the trainer in the corner, what's your approach?
Well, you know, that's a great question. My approach is that I have to remind him that he's on common ground. He's probably going to think he's in a place where he's never been before, but I'm going to remind him, hey, remember you got hurt in the gym? And then give him something to correct the problem. You know, tell him some technical things that he needs to hear.
James Toney's cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. James Toney with a nice counter punch. Carries that punch intended for the head. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. James Toney's just not landing any body punches in this fight.
Well, he looks like a guy who hasn't been taught that. We're getting a little bit of an x-ray, a little bit of a peek into what his trainers show him in the gym or what they don't show.
Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. James Toney's got a real uphill battle ahead of him now with a holy cow! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by James Toney. Toney able to land the counter punch. You always say punchers are born, Teddy. But what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by James Toney. Beautiful game plan there.
chalkboard.
All right, punch it out.
He was stunned, but now he's surviving. Good block by James Toney. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Able to cover up that gut. James Toney's pushing away right there. You can see him shoving, trying to create some space. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do you do? Do you say, hey, I saw that, and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind them exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just the big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
Eddie Chambers, his punch stats are really telling a story here right now. I noticed that they've been dropping ever since he got stunned earlier in this fight.
Yeah, you know, anybody can keep their punch numbers up when everything is normal. But when you've been stunned, and it's not just stunned, I think physically he's overcome it, but he's been intimidated a little bit. Now is the real testing of the fighter. He's got to put that aside and perform the way he came here to perform.
Fast Eddie Chambers is doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. Well, there he is on the outside, staying away from any danger, but still able to do what he wants.
Hey, Joe, so often we talk about the height, we talk about the length, but how about talking about patience? How about talking about discipline? He's using both those assets beautifully, staying on the outside, getting his kind of fight.
Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
James Toney with a nice counter punch. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by James Toney. Tony's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed, so he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
He could be out. He goes down. Oh, it may be close here. Can he survive the round? And it's over. Look at this. James lights out. Tony's got the win by way of knockout. He put his man down, and the 10 count was administered. James lights out Tony's your winner by knockout, Teddy.
When we came in wondering whether or not his opponent had a good chin, we found out.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.